So we're going to start our story off about Rosa Parks. A long time ago in Alabama, there was a word that a lot of people used. Can you remember it? It was called
segregation.
What does segregation mean?
Keep apart.
Keep apart. Was a lot people happy about that?
No.
A lot of people was not happy about that. But one day what happened was, along came the bus, and what used to happen was, in those days, African American people had to sit at the back of the bus. And who could sit at the front of the bus?
White people.
Was that fair, really?
No.
No, it wasn't fair. But on this day, the bus came along. Come on, bus driver. Sound effects. Stop. Thank you. The door's open, and I'm gone. A white man. And he got on, and he walked down the bus. And what happened? Was there any seats for him?
No.
But sat at the near the front of the bus was a lady called
Rosa.
So this gentleman said, you know what? I need a seat. So he went over to Rosa Parks and said,
Get up. No. Get up. No. Get up. No.
why are you not getting up, Rosa? Because it's not fair. Because you should be able to sit where you want as well. So the gentleman said, I'm going to have to go and get the driver. Off you go.
Bus driver Rosa Parks isn't getting up.
No, the bus driver went over to her and said, what did he say?
No. Get up. No.
So what did the... Going to have to call the policeman. So Rosa Parks said, okay. Okay.
Rosa Parks, stand up. No. Stand up, Rosa Parks. No. Only you in your jail.
But Rosa, can you tell them why you think you should be able to sit there?
Because it's not fair. But you got to get up for that white man to sit there. No.
So what?
You got to go to jail.
So that's what.
You have a choice.
You have a choice, but what did she say? She said I'm staying here. So what did the policeman have to do?
You got to go to jail.
What did Rosa say? She said, okay, take me. So the two policemen took Rosa Parks off to the police station. Hang on. We misjudged Judy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Then they had to go to the judge and tell the judge what happened. Eli, can you tell the judge what happened to Rosa? Say it loud.
Rosa Parks didn't stand up.
Can you tell him, Patricia, what happened?
Rosa Parks didn't stand up.
And what happened? Did you ask her to stand up?
Yeah, and I said to go to jail. He said sure.
She said, sure, she'll go to jail. Well, now the judge has got to decide what's going to happen. What do you think, Judge? Okay, what? You have to use your voice.
You can go here.
So, Rosa Parks got put in jail. Tell them, say, over there, in jail.
Right here.
Now, do we think it was fair that Rosa Parks was put in jail?
No.
Luckily enough, she didn't have to sleep in jail because along came Rosa Parks' husband. Rosa Parks' husband. And he said to the judge, I'm going to pay the money. So you can let her out of jail now. You're the boss, tell her. Go tell the policeman they can come out of jail.
Okay. I think I'll do the game.
Right, go on. Go and get her for him. So Rosa Parks didn't have to spend the night in jail. But what happened was, it wasn't fair. So a lot of the African American people said, you know what, this ain't fair. This ain't fair.
No.
We are not going to use the buses.
No.
So they all decided to protest. Get your flag. Do you want us to protest? Or you still want to do We all just, and so for a long, long time, through the summer, through the winter when it was cold on the feet, and when it was raining, they would walk around going, what would they say?
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, go on then, you can go.
It's not fair. It's
Are you coming down? Or are you going to be on the top of the bus? He's saying it. Not fair. It's not fair. And eventually, what happened, can you put your flags over there? What happened was, not many people got on the buses, so the buses had to stop running. So, at the same time, there was a gentleman called Martin Luther King Jr. and he said, you know what, this really isn't fair. And can you remember the famous words he said for his 4 children? What did he say?
I have a dream.
And what was his dream?
That his 4 children would live in a town where you weren't judged by your color of skin.
That everyone would be the same. So Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and some nice white people all got together and said, you know what, this really isn't fair. We need to stop this segregation. It's not fair that some children go to a small school and then some people can go to this nice big school. Some children can go in the restaurant and some children can't. It wasn't fair. So they all decided to try and work together to stop the word to try and stop segregation. So eventually, hopefully, we're still working on it. The world is still working on it, that one day segregation will be stopped. We are trying. And in our classroom, we've been working on it. Because we've been looking at like a brown egg and a white egg. And what happened when we opened?
The same.
It was the same.
And pudding.
And pudding. We mixed them both together. They tasted
The
same. And we've been talking about, even though we might look different inside, we are still the same. So my friends, that was our version of Rosa Parks. Are we ready? Turn around. Ready? Dolphins version. 1, 2, 3.